please welcome Chief Dr. Patrick Iroegbu.
Thank you. Thank you for that elaborate introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to this inaugural event. As I understand my task this evening, it's just as simple as I will put it. First of all, is to welcome you and provide you some useful remarks into the main event of the evening. In order to do that, I want to especially salute the team, and more particularly me, the board members, and the volunteers that have put this event together. All of us know that it's not easy to organize a public event like this here in Edmonton, where everyone is so busy. Secondly, I need to emphasize the point that the Master of Ceremony will continue to animate the event this evening, while I will take the view that speaking with this opportunity will help you and myself to know that we have come to observe, to contribute, and to live this particular planet. And we are challenged to make sure we have the footprint that we put behind before living. And how do we do that? Before I stress a little bit about that as a part of opening you up, warming you up, and making sure you connect to what it is to be a historian, to what it is to make sure that history is a part of your everyday life. And of course, we cannot live without history. Some of us here, just to start, upon receiving the invitation to this event, I guess, in one way or the other, you may have viewed me, particularly with the notion that our first son is coming outdoor. So I understand that many of you, like I received, particularly, must have sent out a phone congratulation right away to say, congratulations for bringing out your first son. A member of my community did that. And you know what he said? He said, hey, Pat, how come you're bringing your first son outdoor and you didn't even discuss it with me or let me know what role I can play? Don't you think I can contribute something? You know, I said, don't worry, hold on. Read a little bit further what that invitation is all about. The invitation is actually that we have a son, not only a son, but also a daughter, to announce to you today. By announcing that means we are publicly pronouncing the coming to stay of the Nile Valley Foundation Black History Library Project. So what is that son-daughter history library project relationship mean? It means a lot to us. First of all, it means that we have to be part of the environment in which we live. And the hunger of having an identity, living that identity with us, and even when we depart from this world, would mean a lot in the sense that history will be dear for us to be read and to be used for, I mean, among others, those right here now and those who may not be here on the spot, to know what is going on in terms of bringing our presence to bear on what matters to us. So the point I've just made, I am sure did not only matter to me in terms of the reactions the public may have had when we sent out the invitation. What that means also is that history, for me, whose brainchild we have gathered here today to celebrate, to inaugurate, to announce it publicly, is to make us understand that history is food with which we can discuss, we can connect, we can share, we can interpret the essence of our being and becoming part of this society in which we live. That brings me to the point to quickly let you know that we have gathered here for two important purposes. One is to welcome or to pronounce publicly that we are pregnant with the Nine Value Foundation History Library Project. The son and daughter I referred earlier on is still in the womb. Are still in the womb. They have not been delivered. So we are pronouncing that the mom and dad are here today, and that is the foundation. So we are planting that foundation here in Edmonton and making it public so that everyone will understand what we are doing and what we have committed our effort to achieve. That we are pregnant also means that we have to deliver. Is there anyone who is pregnant who doesn't deliver? I would wonder. Otherwise, our medical doctors should do something right away. Okay. So, the Nine Value Foundation is pregnant with a project, and that is the library project that has to be historically oriented, so as to help us in our educational process. Our children, our younger ones, including those who have been away from African environment for a long time, are hungry to know about their past. I will not go too much into what our past is, because Africa, as you should know, is the origin of the world. The world in which we live today started in Africa. The first man, the first woman, and the children that they produced, of course, expanded and then moved outward. So that particular word, outdooring, is to also connect the dot that Africa is the origin of the world in which we live, and we are expanding. And of course, the modern society in which we live today shows the fact that we can no longer be ignored. The African history can no longer be ignored. The African peasants can no longer be ignored, including their friends, their supporters, and all those who are connected with them in one way or the other. So if we cannot be ignored in our physical presence, is there any reason why our history should be ignored? That would baffle me. So our history should not be ignored. And I understand that through the various activities that we carry out. And one of the spectacular ones to demonstrate that importance of the African community, the African intelligence, the African skills and African opportunities and challenges is to produce a history and a center for that history that will help us know who we are and where we are going.